What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if y'all please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rumble Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, we got to talk about this news right here. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not too shocked that this has happened. As a matter of fact, I kind of predicted that it would happen. And before we even start the video, let me preface it by saying this. Let this video be a lesson and a warning to any gaming company that think they can do whatever they want to. They can put out whatever piece of crap they want to put out on a disc or a digital platform. Let this be a lesson to any of y'all that think you're too big to fail. You don't have to listen to your fans. You don't got to go by what made you great or listen to the fan base that helped make you great, made you relevant on top of that. Let this video be a lesson to any one of you. None of you out there, I don't give a damn how much money you make. I don't give a damn how much you got going for you, how much clout you got, whatever. You are never too big to fail. You are never too big to fail. Well, what do you mean by that, Rage King? Glad you asked, and allow me to show you what's up. Yep, as you see right here, this ain't no optical illusion, this ain't no black magic, this ain't no Photoshop. What you are seeing is absolutely 110% real and absolutely confirmed per IGN. We got right here, Saints Row developer Volition shut down by Embracer Group. Historic studio behind Descent, Free Space 2, and other classes dated back to mid-90s. Officially shut down. No more. No longer in existence as of right now as we speak and I do this video. So, with that being said, we got an article here giving us further details as to why this happened. And then we're going to react to it because that's just how Rage King do, alright? So let's get into it. Volition Games has announced that its parent company, Embracer Group, is shutting the studio down. Literally, lights off. Turn everything down, turn everything off. The studio was the developer behind the latest Saints Row reboot. Now, for those that have been following me, or hell, even if you haven't been following me that long, and you followed the video and you looked at the video I did about this time a year ago, when they released the Saints Row reboot, and it got negative reviews everywhere you looked at. And I said, before they dropped the game, and when they dropped the game, that game could very well possibly be the end of Volition. Did I not say that? I know I did because I was there when I said it. I told y'all. I told Volition. I warned Volition. You not listening to your fans and being hard-headed, being stubborn is not the way you want to go. That's not the way you want to go, and now you're paying the ultimate price for it. Let's move on. In an update on LinkedIn, Volition said this past June, Embracer Group announced a restructuring program to strengthen Embracer and maintain its position as a leader in the video game industry. As part of that program, they've elevated strategic and operational goals and made the difficult decision to close Volition down effective immediately. Immediately. As in right now. No go home. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. The statement continued. To help our team, we are working to provide job assistance and help smooth the transition for our Volition family members. We thank our customers and fans around the world for all the love and support over the years. You will always be in our hearts. I find that so funny that you say that now, but when these same fans were telling you that this game would suck, you just, oh, well, haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Well, look at you now. You was up back then, but how about now? Because we up right now. And you suck right now. Let's move on. This is the official tweet right here from Wario64. Volition Games is closing effective immediately. This is the tweet right here. We're going to go ahead and read this to further rub salt in the wound. The Volition team has proudly created world-class entertainment. Yeah, okay. For fans around the globe for 30 years. Y'all lost that luster about 13 years ago. We've been driven by a passion for our community and always work to deliver joy, surprise, and delight. Yeah, say that about your last game. This past June, Embracer Group announced a restructuring program to strengthen Embracer and maintain its position as a leader in the video game industry. As part of that program, they elevated strategic and operational goals and made the difficult decision to close Volition effective immediately. To help our team, we are working to provide job assistance and help smooth the transition for our Volition family members. We thank our customers and fans around the world for all the love and support over the years. You will always be in our hearts. That is Volition Games, their tweet. While it's mostly known for Saints Row these days, Volition is a historic studio dating back to the mid-90s, with classics including Descent, Free Space, and Red Faction. It was able to survive THQ's bankruptcy in 2012 before being acquired by Koch Media. Its most recent release was the reboot of Saints Row, which was terrible, to say the least, and that's being nice about it, which drew mixed reviews. Nah, you used the wrong terminology right there. What nothing mixed about that game? You had about 95% of your player base that absolutely couldn't stand the damn game, and then you had the 5% who's just gonna shield and nut hug anything you're just gonna put out. You could literally drop a deuce on the disc on the Blizzard digital platform, and just because it's made from that developer, they're gonna buy it, which is pretty sickening if you ask me. Embrace has confirmed that it still owns the Saints Row and Red Faction franchise. Go ahead and drop Saints Row, bro. Earlier this year, Embracer Groups announced that it would start to close studios and cancel games as a $2 billion deal fell through at the last moment. I wonder why that could be. While Embracer didn't disclose who the partner was, it was reported Savvy Games Group, a Saudi government-funded company. Embracer Group has been on an acquisition spree over the past few years, including being the owners of Crystal Dynamics and Gearbox. Don't even get me started on Crystal Dynamics and that absolute farce of a Marvel's Avengers game that they put out, or called themselves put it out, and failed miserably. Anywhere you could look at, they failed. And Gearbox, providing valuable video game properties such as Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, and Borderlands. Borderlands and Tomb Raider are about the best y'all can do, and to be honest, they've fallen off too. Volition isn't the only studio that announced it would be closing. Earlier this week, Me Games revealed that it would slowly shut down over the next few months, as Shadow Gambit, The Cursed Crew, would be its final game. Oh, Pola Tink Tink. And that is the end of the article. So y'all, with that being said, as I alluded to start the video, let this be a warning to any and every game company, game development team, whatever the hell you identifying as today, tomorrow, and going forward to the future. Never think that you are too big to fail. Never think that you can literally just put anything on the disc on digital platform and think that it's gonna fly. The time for getting over and screwing over your customer by putting out a half-made game, a game that doesn't work, and the game that you put out half-ass, maybe half the game is on there that you're going to charge full $70 to $100 for, and then charge people another $50 to $100 between bundles, microtransactions, and what y'all call DLC, which is nothing more than the rest of the game we should have gotten at release. Never think that people are just going to take that. Never think that people putting out negative reviews, and rightfully and deservedly so, that you're just going to see past it. Oh, well, haters going to hate, huh? Haters going to hate. Remember y'all said that, Volition? You said that. You said that. And look, I'm not a fan of kicking anybody when they down. This is more about me saying and proving how right I was the entire time, instead of y'all just sitting here thinking that you had everything on lock. No matter what you did, you were gonna survive. No. That ain't happening. We ain't doing that. So you know what? As sad as it is that you got a team of people that's got to go find different jobs, I pray for you, wish the best for you. But let this be a lesson. Never count your eggs before they hatch. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Never think that just because you have a legacy product, or we've been around for 30 years. Okay, company shut down that's been open for 100 years too. They eventually go bankrupt when the product does not meet the standard that you originally set. And the standard was dropped for y'all to survive, and you still sunk in the water. You still drowned in the water. And that's exactly what you get. That's exactly what you deserve. You deserve every bit of criticism, every negative review, and being shut down. Because to be honest, that Saints Row game was so terrible. I haven't even touched it. But that game was so terrible that barely a year into its release, it's already going to be on the September free games for PlayStation list. And guess what? I still don't want to touch it. You are literally giving that game away. And I still don't want to touch it. Because that's how bad it is. That's how lackluster the talent on that team was. That's how poorly managed that game was. You tried to come in there with that woke BS that nobody wants to talk about, everybody's sick of hearing and being shoved in their face. And you honestly thought that was going to be a selling point. So to end the video, take a lesson from Volition, and this is to any other AAA company, any movie production company, whatever, any form of entertainment going forward. Let Volition be a lesson to y'all. Go woke and go broke. I'll holler at y'all later.